of Portugal.
So our first visit to Indonesia ends in joy and triumph for the factory KTM team. It's the race win and his 50th Moto GP start for 27-year-old Portuguese rider Miguel Oliveira, 16th career win, 4th in the Moto GP World Championship, his first podium since the Sachsenring. Feels like a long, long wait, doesn't it? Last summer in Germany. Those three men there on your picture had to work really, really hard, didn't they, for their money and their points today. Tricky conditions. We saw big scares of Pecco Bagnaia, Pol Espargaro. Jorge Martin crashed out and went well placed. Stunning ride by Darren Binder to take a 10th place. The next GP, of course, well, we move from Southeast Asia to South America, and a welcome return to Termas de Rio Hondo, a South America, North America doubleheader coming up, our first trip to Argentina since 2019. Looking forward to that one for round 3 in a couple of weeks' time. Beautiful part of the world, and of course we love the passion of the South American fans, just like we've had the passion and power of the MotoGP fans here in Indonesia. Myself and Lewis have put in a failed shift, just like the MotoGP riders have, haven't we, today? But it's been worth the wait. We've thoroughly enjoyed it, as I'm sure you have had at home, as Miguel Oliveira takes his first win of the season.
And the shift isn't over yet. Stick around for after the flag as we break down all the action very, very shortly. But Miguel Oliveira taking the victory then from Fabio Quartararo and Joan Zarco, 2 Frenchmen on the podium. Jack Miller led early on but slipped to 4th, but he opens his account for the season ahead of the Suzukis of Rins and Mir. Morbidelli in 7th, ahead of Brad Binder and Aleix Espargaro. Darren Binder, one of the stars of the day, pipping the championship leader Enea Bastianini to 10th. Pol Espargaro in 12th, ahead of Alex Marquez and Luca Marini. And Pecco Bagnaia opens his account for the season, but just 1 point for the Ducati man. Maverick Vinales still yet to get off the board. He's 16th today. Ralph Fernandez next up is 17th, ahead of Fabio Di Giannantonio. Takaki Nakagami, he had a race to forget, although he did pit Marco Bezzecchi by just 2 thousandths of a second. Remy Gardner was the last rider home. Jorge Martin crashed out, and Andrea Dovizioso had technical problems. Bastianini then leads the championship to Argentina, but look how close it is. 10 points cover the top 9 riders in the World Championship, with Brad Binder in 2nd, Quartararo in 3rd. Miguel Oliveira, he's on the board, up to 4th, ahead of Joan Zarco and the Espargaro brothers, with Rins and Mir 8th and 9th. Franco Morbidelli is into the top 10, having scored points for the 2nd race in a row. Jack Miller moves ahead of Marc Marquez, who of course didn't start the Grand Prix today due to a concussion. He is on the 11 points that he scored in Qatar, 1 place ahead of Darren Binder. Nakagami, Marini, Vinales, Alex Marquez, Dovizioso, Remy Gardner and Pecco Bagnaia complete your top 20. 4 riders still yet to score. They are Ralph Fernandez, Fabio Di Giannantonio, Marco Bezzecchi and Jorge Martin. Unsurprisingly, given that he leads the overall championship, Enea Bastianini also leads the Independent Riders' Championship. 6 points clear of Joan Zarco, with Darren Binder up to 3rd in the Independent Riders' Championship after a sensational ride through the field to the top 10 today. Red Bull KTM Factory Racing lead the Teams Championship for the first time in Moto GP. They are 12 points clear of Monster Energy Yamaha Moto GP. Suzuki, they climb the place up to third as Repsol Honda drop down to fourth. Grassini Racing in fifth with Pramac in sixth. Pretty seventh, Ducati Lenovo team. Well, they've registered their first points of the season, which put them provisionally in 8th position, just ahead of LCR Honda. With you, RNF Yamaha complete the top 10. The Independent Teams Championships, only the leading rider across the line for each team scores points in this particular classification, which is why Grassini Racing lead it on 30 points, courtesy of Enea Bastianini, 6 clear of Pramac Racing, with LCR Honda in third. And KTM, for the first time